Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone. Hope y'all can hear me. Getting here a little early. Snakebite. How you doing, Lucky Star? Hey there, Mr. Nickel. Let me give you a link. There you go, Nickel. How's everybody doing? Great, 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 great. Snakebite. Haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. Sal subs well deserved after all these years. Yes, yes, that's right. Did he break over 1,000 today or 100? Was it 100,000? Hey, Lucky Star. Thank you for coming. Oh, wow, that's great. That is great. Hey, Steve LaPointe, how you doing? Good to see you. Can y'all hear me okay? Nope. Oh, okay, good. That's good. Snakebite. Hey, there is Indiana game one.
Yeah, upset. Yeah, they beat Las Vegas at Las Vegas the first game. Pretty much. Yep.
I was just gonna say they did win. What is it, Aces or whatever they're called?
Yeah, they won. They beat them fairly bad. I mean, but the Aces had just they had played a day after Indiana did, so Indiana had one more day of rest. So,
well, that's good because I saw the Indiana was playing whoever they beat the sub to get where they're at now, and I can't remember who they were playing, but that was right down to the wire in that game.
Yeah, Atlanta. Yeah, Atlanta was supposed to win. So, upset.
Yep, I think maybe we see another upset in the wins. Is Indiana supposed to win this one, or they're supposed to lose?
They're supposed to lose. So if they can pull off another win tomorrow, Tuesday, they'll be up 2-0 going back to Indiana. All they'd have to do is win one game in Indiana, and then they would do it. So yeah, they'll go from unfavored to the favored if they can beat them again Tuesday.
So. Oh wow, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. And think you're doing it without Caitlin Clark or Sophie Cunningham.
I know it. If they had Caitlin, they might be a threat to win it all, have a championship. But
yep. Who do you think got a good chance of winning all of it?
On the women, I think Minnesota's going to win it.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Now, what is Minnesota? I know they're the Timberwolves in the NBA, but what do they call them in women?
Let's see, Minnesota. Not the Wings. That's Dallas. Let's see, Minnesota. Tell you the truth, I can't think off the top of my mind what their nickname is. I can't remember now.
Right on. I couldn't either. Like I said, I know the Minnesota Timberwolves in the NBA, but surely don't know the women's. So I didn't really do anything watching the women's NBA until Caitlin Clark came on the scene.
Yep.
That was something right there. When she got there her rookie year, I thought, wow, this girl has got it.
I didn't check to see if did Dallas play today.
Cowboys.
Yeah,
they're playing right now, and they're Chicago's beating them.
Oh well, Minnesota just beat the crap out of Cincinnati today. So
is that right?
Yeah.
We want to see Philadelphia lose, but you know what? I don't think Dallas has got it. That with that stupid trade that their defense is really lacking. And to get rid of that Michael Parson to Green Bay. They deserve every loss they get this year. You know
it? Yeah, I know it. Your owner doesn't really want to. He wants to get top talent at bottom basement prices, and it just don't work that way today. They need new ownership. Dallas needs to get new ownership and try to be willing to fork out the money to win. And he's not Jerry Jones or whatever. He's not ready to do that, or he's done doing it.
No, he's not. Steve LaPointe, if I missed you, good afternoon. Thank you for being here. Carrie, thank you for coming. Try not to miss anybody. We get talking about sports, and I don't get much chance to watch sports or see it, but I try and keep up with the Cowboys for sure.
Well, the Brewers are still the #1 baseball team in America, so they got 6 games.
The Milwaukee Brewers?
Yeah, 6 games to go, and so they clinched their spot, so they have it. And there's some others that are like within 2 games, so we won't know till probably the last game of the year who's going to get in and who isn't.
Wow. I sure ain't going to be the Texas Rangers, that's for sure. Hey, Barbara, good to see you. Thanks for coming.
I think Seattle's going to win their league, but Houston, I can't remember if Houston could get a wild card or not. I don't think so. I think there's some other teams that's better. I think one league is going to get, it looks like in the American League, same division, it looks like it's going to be, I think New York and Boston's going to get wild cards, and the one who won, I can't remember what team, I think it's Toronto. I think they won it or something. So all 3 of those are probably going to go.
Hey, Beto, good to see you. Thanks for coming. Beto says hi, Nickel.
Yo, Beto. Or Beto, as some people say. Oh, my.
Beto. Yeah, you guess you can call him Beto. I like Beto.
There you go. Whoop. Show my face.
You broke your camera, dude.
You know, I got my animal cookies here, so if you hear anything crunching, that's the animal.
Oh, good Lord. Well, I'm fixing to turn my camera on. It's 5 o'clock, so we'll get my camera rocking. There we go.
You like my new emoji?
You know, I was looking at that emoji. I was going to make a comment, but we got kind of busy doing some other. Yes, I do like that. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Did you do that, or did you just snag it somewhere?
Oh, I snag everything.
Okay. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I was looking at that. That looks. Oh, you know, I'm not sure, but that looks like Omar Gaddafi's old uniform is what it looks like, you know?
I don't know for sure who it is. Probably.
That's
it might be the dude in Venezuela. It might be the dude in Venezuela.
Oh, it might be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it sure could be. Well, I tell you what, I was so upset about my internet. I just like, I had to redo all my, that's a pain, you know, to redo that, but it is what it is, so.
You got your Hawaii shirt on, it looks like. You know?
It
is. Yeah. So what do you think about this shooting thing? You think the guy really did it, or you think he's just going to plead guilty, or?
Are you talking about Charlie?
Yeah, Charlie Kirk's killer, yeah.
Hey, Mark B. I really think he's a patsy, and this is what I have seen. I was going to do last week's show on this. I had a lot of information and videos I was going to post and stuff, but that kid shooting at Charlie was straight on, facing each other. That where he was at. He wasn't at to the side where he got shot in the neck on the side. Now, I have seen videos showing that the shot came from the left, and it was taken. I think it was done with a pro. That was a professional hit. And the reason I say that, because the sound was muffled with the sound that I heard. Is like he was shooting inside a room, and that's what this video is showing. You can see a flash inside the room to the left of him where he was hitting the neck. So I'm pretty sure that kid never had a gun up there. I think he was, because you can see when he climbed off the building, he definitely did not have a gun. And he didn't throw it over or anything. You can watch him going across the top of the building. And I definitely feel that this thing was all a setup. There's too many flaws in it, you know.
Well, I had a video on it, and I put your ID on there to watch it. That guy thinks that he was shot from the side. There's
Yes.
a building that they were working on, and he said there wouldn't be anybody in there. You know, sand. You got your sandbags, you got your bricks, or whatever, and they think he got him from the side because when he finally slumped over, he went to that one other side. In other words, he didn't go straight back like his chair.
Right, exactly. That's exactly right. And also, too, after there was a guy that was in a red hat that was interviewed after the assassination was done, he said that he was standing 3 rows back from Charlie. And he said when he heard the shot, it was to his left. Now, he was facing Charlie, and he looked to the left because the noise that he heard came from the left. And so it didn't come from behind him; it came from the left.
And I'll tell you something else. If he would have been hit straight shot, we're talking straight in front, that bullet would have went all the way through. And they did not find the bullet behind him. So
exactly. I feel it came from the left. And when that kid was really funny, this person, I don't know if he's a kid or what, but he's a young man. And he said he heard the shot from the left, and he started being interviewed when he was talking. And these people came over and just shut him down really fast.
If I had to say, if it wasn't this guy, and these emails are fake, but by the way, what kid, 22-year-old kid writes a book when he sends a message to this other one? I mean, the kids don't do that. They go IHBC at the DEF at the GA. You know, I don't understand what they're saying, but they initial everything because they don't want to write a long message. So that looks
exactly. Yeah.
And I tell you, if I had to pick who I think maybe would have a motive to do it, it'd be Israel, because Kirk was starting to question Netanyahu and what he's doing, and that can get you killed. It can get you killed.
Yep, it sure can. It sure can. And so I gotta tell Destroyer thank you. I sent him a package. He finally got it. And there's another person that hadn't. That was the 3rd time I've sent him one. That was Water Possibilities. Hello, Water Possibility. I had to send it certified and no return or anything like that. But he finally got that one, and I could track it.
I was going to ask you something else.
I agree with you, Barbara. There's a lot of questions about that. You know that. Thank you, Water Possibilities. I'm glad. I hope you liked it. Did you get donged, Water Possibilities? You get that big old dong? So Barbara's talking about everyone questions Netanyahu, and I kind of wonder myself. There is a lot of things out there that is questionable, and you know, if you look at him when he jumped off that building, if he had that gun on him, stuffed in his pants, his legs bent, he wouldn't have got that gun like that in his backpack either. You would have seen it. So that's a farce. And where they found it, they just said in the woods. Hey, C4, good to see you. Thank you.
Well, then you saw Netanyahu go on every show that we put him on, and he would act like he was reading a statement, and you could tell he was ad-libbing. And he loved me. I'm his favorite guy. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm going. It looks bad. It looks as if he was afraid people were going to start looking at Israel, and he was getting out in front of it and trying to say how it's not us. I mean, why would we do that? You know.
Yep.
So
exactly.
I am suspicious of Netanyahu. So I'm not. I used to like him. I thought he was a strong leader and really wanted to defend Israel. But after he's just basically just wiping out kids for no reason and making them starve to death, I can't be for that.
Well, they've been wanting to get rid of the Palestinians in that strip there for a long time because they were all the time firing missiles at them and stuff like that, and it was getting to be a real thorn in their side. So this gave them enough ammunition to go after them, you know. That's right, Snakebite. It's not adding up at all. It's a big, big. I was so proud to get my dog. Hayes the store got his dog finally. But yeah, that's the whole thing stinks. It is, yeah. The math don't equal it is right. It's all it's everything I see. It's a setup, and I heard some people talking the other in a video that that was a blood pack that on Kirk. That Kirk is not really Charlie's not really dead. He's at a military base, but yeah, I don't know. I can't say yes or no because I don't know for sure, but it's kind of interesting to see that. But
well, you know, he turned down a big donation from the Israel lobby to get out there and say how everything I support Israel. Israel's doing all right. He turned that money down. I heard it was like 150 million. So I don't know. I mean, that would get you killed. I mean, if they can't buy you, there's only one other option. And
exactly. Barbara don't believe it either. I'm with her. I'm with you for sure. I don't believe it either. Constitutional stacker needs to Nickel needs to get a job. Dude is always online. Hey, Constitutional, good to see you. Kirk is dead, my lord. I don't know. You hear stories that after I saw that bullet, and stuff. Yeah, don't you understand? They don't talk about Epstein files anymore. Yes, that's right, Beto or Beto. So,
yeah, oh no, I still see a lot of videos about Epstein, but it definitely took it off of that for a while. But we're going back to the Epstein files, so he ain't gonna get away with it.
The store said about you.
What?
He says Nickel watches porn all the time.
So anyway, they're not going to get away. He's not going to be able to get away from that. And Cash Patel, they might be replacing him. They've already
Matt, thank you.
Because Cash Patel, he looks. I heard Trump's upset with him, so I don't believe he's going to be the director for much longer. So
he could be removed. They could get somebody else in there. So. Yeah, constitutional stacker. It'd be hard to believe. Matt Wins, thank you. It would be hard to believe that he is alive after I saw that that video of it hitting his neck and then him slump down. So if it was fake, you didn't see him hit that neck with a blood pack, or his hand didn't go up there. So your guess is good as mine. I'm with Constitution. I think he's dead, but.
I think he was dead before they took him off of the. I think he was dead when they carried him off. He was dead already.
Yep, exactly. Yep, that bullet went through there. That took him out in an instant. It's crazy. It is crazy. So it's just it's really the whole thing is stinks. That's all I'll say. It stinks to high heaven, and I don't believe a word. It reminds me of the assassination attempt on Trump. That didn't add up either.
Well, that went away.
Do what?
That went away. We never did really hear everything about that. We won't ever.
Exactly. It was all, it's a big farce. That guy up there was a patsy. They may have paid the family a lot of money for sacrificing their kid or something like that. You never know. And you never know. I wonder if that kid that wanted did the assassination attempt supposedly on Trump, was he part of the trend of the transformation group?
I don't know, but he probably could have been taken alive, and they sure didn't let him live, did they?
Right. So
and I was going to add something else. I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. Constitution said I eat too much sugar. So
have an animal cracker. I'll help you.
Yeah.
There's one more thing that I want to bring out that is all kind of died down. during the assassination of Charlie, there was a drone flying over at the back or in the front of the stage, but nobody knows where that drone went or even who it belongs to as of now. So I'm thinking, why wouldn't that drone somewhere be, where did that drone come from and stuff like that, and get the film from that? Because I know damn good and well that that drone flying across there had to be somebody. It could have been somebody at. Yes, it does, Steve. That drone needs to be, get the footage from it and see what's going on. But I guarantee you that footage I saw from the left, I saw it Friday, that you could see somebody shooting from inside a building. And what happens when they shoot inside of a building, it muffles the sound. So 30-06, if you shoot it in the open out on top of that building, that would have echoed around the whole theater that they were sitting in, that buildings and stuff. It did not echo. You didn't see any, the noise wasn't that powerful. And you shoot a 30-06 off, it's going to make some noise. And it wasn't, no silencer or anything on it.
Well, and everything was so easy. He gives up 33 hours in.
Yeah.
He turns himself in. The dad, I hear, is supposed to get, it said something about that he turned him in for the reward. I don't know if you can do that. Do family members, are they eligible for a reward? I'm not for sure they're eligible for it.
See, I don't know, but I heard last Friday that he got a big reward. Now, somebody said I heard somebody say it was 1.5 million, but I heard another one said it was 100,000. Now, I don't know what it was, but regardless, I'm sure it was quite a bit. So that's right, 8-inch. There was no echo, and I feel that if you know anything about shooting, you shot from an inside of a building, it muffles the sound, and that sound when you hear it is not echoing; it's a thud. So it was inside that building, and so I am positive. I'm going to say my own conclusion that I came up with, that there was a professional hit on Charlie. If anybody wants to see that video where I watched it, I will send you a link. Just email me and I'll send you a link to that whole. It's about, I think that thing's like 25 minutes to watch in the interview that they have. There is a sniper, SEAL sniper that was testifying, or not testifying, but giving his input, and it was quite interesting. So it would, yes, it is. It's horrible. I agree with you, Mark. I was really sad about that because all the lies. Bill Ackerman Award was 1.2 million. Okay, it's Steve LaPointe. That was a reward for turning him in.
Well, if indeed, I don't know what he's going to do yet. He's not prepared, I think, to say I'm guilty or not guilty. If his attorneys leave these up to them, they're going to say not guilty, probably reason of insanity. Try to get him off on a nut. They haven't failed the test. They tell you how to fail the test they gave you. But if he does, if he is found guilty, you think they'll actually execute him, or you think they'll just give him life in prison?
You know what? They're going after the death penalty. They may try and get him get him on, get him on insanity or something like that, and give him life in prison and no death penalty or something like that. He is a patsy. I don't feel that he did it. Why a person would want to sacrifice their life for prison for money, I have no idea. It ain't worth it to me. I like my freedom. I live by the law, and that's the way I want it. And I like my freedom. Hey, John Camper, thank you for coming. So it's really, really good. I mean, who in the hell wants to live behind bars that you got to tell that you want to turn the lights out or you need to go pee? You think that bolt action was the weapon? You're high as 8-inch. You're right. I don't believe it either. I don't believe it was a 30-06 that got him either. I believe it was more like a 308 or maybe a 223 or somewhere in that caliber. It wasn't a big caliber.
Well,
Did he
there's
use one camper?
got to be a bullet. There's got to be a bullet somewhere. It either went through him and behind him, which they said it didn't, or it was in the body. So we got to pretty much, they can pretty much prove what it was.
Right. Well, you know, they should be able to find it. If it went all the way through. Now, when I saw it hit, I didn't see it go all the way through. So I'm thinking it was a smaller caliber, like a 223, 55 grain bullet or something like that, is what I'm thinking. Because I don't, you know, that a 30-06 would have gone completely through, and I'm not going to get gory with it, but it would have done a lot more damage.
And he's registered a Republican, voting wise.
Was he registered a Republican?
Yeah.
Was he? I would think so. I thought he was an independent for a while.
But no, I'm sure he voted. We was trying to figure out how many elections he could have voted in, and we figured 22 you could vote 3. If you're 18 for the presidential, and then 21 for the congressional, and then 23 or 23 years old, whatever it is. Anyway, it's 3 election periods that he probably voted on. So they got to know how he voted. And so I'm surprised they haven't put that out, how he voted.
Right.
And they haven't done that. And I go, well, it's got to be he was to the right, and they don't want. Right now, the narrative is transgenders are dangerous, so they don't want to put out.
Right.
Because if he was to the left, we already would have known it.
Right.
Because they would have put out that elected. They tried to vote in Hyena Harris and all the.
Oh yeah. Can you see what Steve LaPointe put, Nickel?
No, I missed it. It's already passed me.
All right. It says Tyler will be serving a 3-year sentence on a military base, and more than likely he will only be convicted of lesser charges. Now that's a possibility of that, but you know, during that 3 years, he may go get Epstein eyes. You know.
Well, I'll tell you, if he doesn't get executed for it, and if he doesn't get, say, even at least 25 years, which they're saying 25 to life, you know, then it's fixed because they're, you know what I'm saying? So that was part of the deal. Hey, I'll do all this, but you gotta, I can't stay in but so long. So it means they probably already had a deal.
Yep, exactly. That's for sure. And we have a message for you from Joseph Lopez. Tell Nickel Jolo is here. I hunted him down finally.
Hunted who down?
You.
I'm on all the time. It ain't hard to hunt for me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what she wrote. So Joseph Lopez said that. Whoever Jolo is here. Is that Joseph Lopez? Is Jolo?
Yep, he's Jolo. That's just that's me abbreviating, so I don't have to.
Oh, okay. Well, he's here, so as long as you know. So it's quite interesting that Utah Governor Spencer Cox is mourning, and they know all well connected to. Yes, that's right, Steve. I agree with you 100%. This thing goes pretty deep, and we'll never know all of it. I guarantee it. Just like the assassination on Trump, it just died and nothing. Yeah, 8-inch destroyer. 223 is what I was thinking too. That's because it wasn't that long of a shot, and those do a lot of damage when they hit. So, and that bullet tumbles when it hits, and it didn't go out the other side. So I'm thinking something like that.
And you remember Cash Patel got out there. We got him. We got the shooter.
Oh yeah.
It turned out it wasn't. And that's why they got on him, because they're saying, you ain't supposed to say that. That's not the plan. That's probably why they got upset over it.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, another thing, if you look at the pictures of Tyler, his mugshot, and look at the pictures of the guy going up the staircase with a hat, if you look at their faces, their facial features are not, I mean, they're close, but not the same. That ain't the same person. So that is so spot on. And yeah, Barbara, I agree with you. Patel has got to go, and
But
so
yeah, but
I think he does too. I agree with you, Barbara.
Yeah, Barbara, but you should see who they think about replacing him with. You're probably gonna wish he was back.
Oh, Barbara's not going in there to replace him at the FBI. I
No,
think Barbara ought to do it.
They've got a guy lined up. They say that he's I don't think he will take the job unless he is absolutely the director. He doesn't want to just go on with the FBI. He wants to be the director, not an associate or assistant. So we will see what happens, but we may not like the new guy as much as Cash Patel. You know, I just wish I knew where Cash Patel is looking at. I can't never tell where he's looking at. Oh my Lord, he is kind of goofy. I mean, he is.
Can you read what Lucky Star wrote up there about the blood pack?
I've already missed it by now. I only can see one.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, Lucky 5, Star 6. Says the blood pack worked great for Trump's ear. There is no scar from a bullet wound.
Well, I know that he really got hit because he can't hear out of that ear. Don't you see him all the time going, huh? What? So he has damage. He has hearing damage in that ear. So I know he was hit by something.
Yeah, exactly. We have some new people. Dean's in here. Red Crawler's here. Thank you for coming. We're all talking about other than what I posted on there. We'll get to the crypto here in a minute. But this was my last week's show that I did not get to post. And if anybody wants to see that video and stuff like that, what I was talking about, I'll send you a link to it. So you just email me, and I will definitely send you the information, because it's a good video, and it's somebody I follow all the time. So that's for sure. And I'm glad we got to talk about this, because I really wanted to. I feel that was an inside job, and it was. I don't know what there's going to be a lot more to it, but we're not going to hear it all. So what do you think about the silver market? Now we get on a different subject. Hey, Dean, Red Crawler. Hey, Jamie Fox. Good seeing you. Thank you for coming. What do you think about what silver and gold is going to do?
Silver. Is Constitutional still here? He hates when I give these big numbers. Silver to 55 before the year's up, and gold will get to 4,200.
4,200. I don't think silver will get that much before the year's out, because I feel that they got a $45 ceiling marked on these big banks, but I think it's going to go past 45. I think we're going to get to 50, and by the end of September. Now, I don't think it's going to go up that fast, Steve.
Well, the banks, as silver goes up, the banks have more problems. So
yes, they lose more money.
Yeah,
because these banks are short selling silver, and they're betting that silver will go down. Well, it hasn't. It's cost them a lot of money. So now a lot of them, when you see one of these banks, these bullion banks, get out, the whole thing's going to come down like a house of cards. It's all rigged. And so we are seeing before our own eyes, the silver and gold market is getting out of the rig, and it's going into what it's worth. So that's what we're seeing. So I feel like it's going to be about $50 by the end of the year, or close to it. But look at it. It hit Friday, 43.07 or something like that.
Well, there's my question. Are they giving banks stress tests anymore?
I haven't heard of any. I don't know. But you know what? I think what's going on, Chase Bank is one of the largest bullion banks in the United States that holds millions of ounces of silver. They've been doing it for years. So they've been buying it. So what happens when the COMEX can't meet and they default, they have to buy, or they lease the silver from like banks like Chase, and so they have to pay it was 8%. I heard it went down to 6. So 6% to say you got that. Can you imagine every week that you had to pay 6% on something? Yes. It what is let me look and see what silver is right now.
I think Barbara's.
Carrie says it's above $43. So I need, because it was under 43, but I wouldn't expect it not to. Come on.
Barbara's, I think, going to sell a bunch of her silver.
Barbara, you need to hold on to it. You're going to see it move up a lot more. Just what I would do. I'm not selling mine. Come on. What the hey? Come on. I'm trying to get through Kitco. Everybody's hitting Kitco right now. It's really slow. I'm trying to get through to it right now.
Well, they lowered the interest rate. They lowered the interest rate 0.25, and I think they're probably going to lower it every time they meet the rest of the year. And that'll make the metals always respond upwards when they drop them.
Exactly. And I can't get through to Kitco right now, so I'm going to stop. But you're right. And also too, inflation. Kitco. Yeah, I can't get through Kitco right now. It won't let me through for some reason. I'm trying. Let me try again. Come on. I think there's just a lot of people hitting that website, and it's not going in. The server's too busy. So that's what happens normally when I can't get through. Now, I didn't see Constitutional bark up anything. Maybe he's not in here. He may have left. So Carrie is saying that Kitco is 43.16 sell or ask. There it goes. Just finally got in there. Hang on. It's still loading. Boy, they are slow today. Does anybody in here put their money in crypto? Oh, come on. It's partially loaded. It's still trying to load. Good Lord.
Mine's slow too. I tried to see. I've got the boxes up, but they're empty right now.
Red Crawler, I agree with you. I don't recommend anybody getting in the crypto market, but what I was going to do is talk about crypto and stablecoin. And so I can't, it's just bouncing around. It got in partly and then stopped. Come on.
I'm getting a circle. So
yeah, that's what I'm getting right now. I can't get into it. So
if I understand it right, stablecoin is backed by every stablecoin's backed by an ounce of gold. Is that correct? So
$1. $1 represents a stablecoin.
Well, they're supposed to back it with gold and all that other, but do you really know it is being backed with gold? See, I'm afraid a bunch of scammers is in that stuff, and they'll tell you one thing when there's no truth to it. Because they're not regulated that much. They're really not regulated very much right now. So they can get by with it. And
yeah, Barbara's got some crypto, she says. The crypto that I would, if I was going to buy crypto, I would go with XRP is the crypto I'd go with, but I'm not into crypto. No crypto, but looking into maybe Faxo, gold backed by. I would think about, if I was going to buy crypto. I'm not familiar with Paxo, but XRP is where I would go to park some funds into it. But I am worried about
it'll push gold up. That's another factor pushing gold's price up, though.
Right.
So that part's good for me because I want to sell gold jewelry. I want to get the most for it, so that's good for me.
Exactly. I don't blame you.
It's the equivalent of buying fractional gold, basically. Right, except that it's not physical. You still really don't own it. You don't have it in your hands, so you're
right. See, and I don't like that. I don't like that. And what I was going to say, if you have stablecoin and you have a crypto that's backed, like what China's trying to do, a crypto they stay away from just but physical. Yeah, that's true, Red Crawler. I like physical. So hey, Triple Troll, thanks for coming.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what physical gold will do for you. If crap hits the fan and you really need something, if you got real physical gold that you're willing to barter for whatever that item is, the guy there is gonna bring you to the front of the line. So you're gonna get first choices.
Yep, I agree with you.
King Trump, that's dictator Trump. Ain't no
King Trump to you, Barber. Come on now. Come on. Kimmel got he got canned, so that'll teach him to open his mouth. That's right.
Well, let me tell you, I listened to what he said. He said far worse things than that over the years, and I didn't think what he said was wrong, actually. And I'm not a Kimmel fan. I don't like him. I don't think he's funny. I don't really watch him. But I had to go watch because I heard what happened, and I thought it was really a stretch to get him on that and say, hey, you messed up for the last time, man. You can't say that. And I thought that, and there's no doubt about it, it was a group behind it. It was Trump who said he'd be next. And he said he basically told these two companies that if you'd like to have that merger, if you want me to make sure you get that merger, you get rid of him. And they got rid of him. The merger was more important than ethics standard, the way they really believe. And the guy that's the FCC director now, just a couple of years, about 4 years ago, he came out with a statement saying that was wrong to take people out when they say something. It's free speech. And now all of a sudden he's all for shutting up people and telling them they can't have free speech. So,
yeah, Barbara's got a good point about. I can't remember the fellow on Fox said that all homeless should be killed, and I didn't get to see that video of it. Was too busy, but they didn't can him over it, so I'm surprised. There must be some hard feelings against Kimmel. That's why he's gone. So, and there's another one supposed to be leaving here after the first of the year.
Oh, that's the one. That's Colbert. That's the one that has his ear missing or something. The man can't wear a cap. It will never look right. So,
yeah.
But he's having his fun. He ain't gone yet, and he's going to town. He's going to get every cheap shot he can in before he goes.
Well, I was going to say the crypto market is, you think about it, stablecoin and a crypto that's backed by gold. Now, even though you got a stablecoin backed by the U.S. dollar and you have a crypto that is backed by gold, which one would be better? And they're both, you really think about it, both of them can tell you to hit the high road. They could shut you off and not pay you anything. That's what I hate about crypto. You have no way to control it. They can shut you off. And, what if you have $100,000 in stablecoin or gold-backed currency or gold-backed crypto? They both can just turn you off and you're out $100,000. That's why I don't like any type of crypto. And so, those two, even though they're gold-backed, even though the stablecoin gold is backed by the U.S. dollar, I don't trust either one of them. I just don't like crypto. And if I can't hold it in my hand, I don't own it. And because when crypto came out, first came out, I was thinking about it, and I opened up an account and trying to learn how to do all that stuff and how much, to get it and all that kind of stuff. And yes, it's not decentralized. Yes, they can claw back all the state. Yes, they can. They can take them all. Yep, they sure can, Red Crawler. And when I was first trying to get into the main crypto, gosh, my mind went totally blank. What's the main crypto out there?
Bitcoin.
Yeah, Bitcoin. I was going to start investing in Bitcoin. I could have got in at $5,000 a Bitcoin when it first started, and I
I could
started
have got
thinking about
in at 200. I mean,
$200.
$2. I mean, I could have got in at $2. I mean, yeah.
Wow,
Somebody was telling me about it back then, and I go, man. I mean, it sounded like a scam then. It sounded like a scam now to me. So I go,
yeah, it does. You know, you think about it. To me, it's a scam from the word go. You know.
I'm going. I said, but why? What would you do with it? Because even to this day, you can't use it. Most companies won't accept it. So I'm going. What are you going to do with it? You know, I mean, it's like you'll just be buying it and it'll just be accumulating, but you really can't do much with it because most companies in America don't accept it, and some countries in the world will not at all. You know, there's zero acceptance of it. So I don't understand. I never understood why. I know the theory was it would replace the dollar, and therefore you would have control over your money, and it was less control by the government over it. But that never stays the same. I mean, the government's eventually going to crack down, and they're really going to regulate it. And when they do, that crypto is going to trade like silver. You know, it's not going to be 5,000 up a day, 5,000 down. It's going to be a couple hundred maybe. A couple hundred up a day, a couple hundred down. I mean, it'll change it once they really interfere with it and regulate it. And I don't think it's really that regulated. I don't think there's still that many people that's really in it based on the percentage of the population.
Right.
There's still people who don't even know what it is. So.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't trust it. Barbara's made a comment that's where we're going. I don't doubt if she's not right, because I really feel like the United States government needs to do something to get everybody into the stablecoin so they can rob you and devaluate it so the United States can get out from underneath this $37 trillion deficit that they have created. And they can't pay it. They can't hardly even pay the interest on it. It's growing and growing and growing. And well, I think it's going to end up, if you don't hold gold or silver in your hand, you're going to be really hurting at one time. I back my silver and gold with lead and cotton. Yeah, that's right, Dean. Yep.
Jolo asked, which is the best, really? If you had to pick one, would you pick constitutional silver to have, or would you pick bullion? And my answer is easy. I would say constitutional.
I agree with you 100%. J-Lo, constitutional is the best. Everybody knows it. It's silver, 90%. Yep, that's right. That is so true. And that's where I would stick it. I would go, and what I like, J-Lo, Jolo, there we go. Jolo, I would buy silver dimes, pre-64 silver dimes. That's the best buy you can get.
Yep, it is. Because it's a smaller amount, so you can add to, and you don't want to pay too much for something when you want something, and the crap hits the fan. You don't want to all you have is gold, because a loaf of bread you're going to get ripped, because they're not going to have anything to get back to you. They're going to say, well, that's it. It'll be that 1 gram of gold. So you want the smaller denomination, and that is silver dimes. I think the best possible silver you can actually stack in coins is dimes.
Yes, I agree with you, Jolo. I would rather have silver in my hand than crypto, because, you may not have electricity. Who knows, what's going to happen. I'm going to figure out something here. I'm just going to give you an update on the Cowboy game.
Okay.
What? Cowboys 14, Bears 31. They got their butts handed to them.
I bet they were in Chicago.
Yes, they were. They were in Chicago. All right, we're going to, Jolo, I keep calling him, Jolo, we're going to figure at $43.20, $43.20 for silver. So if you have 0.716 divide,
Beto's asking about silver gram. You like silver gram bars? I think if silver goes bananas and it's like outrageously high, I think the smaller amount you have, the better off you are, because you can you don't have the excess that you're paying for something. So yeah, I think higher it goes, the smaller denominations you have of it, you're probably better off.
I was just going to give Jolo at the price of $43.20 of spot silver, $1 of silver, constitutional silver, has $30.93 worth of silver in it. So it, that gives you the ratio right there. So you can break it down. That's $1. So 1 dime is going to cost you, just as silver costs, it'd be $3.09 for 1 dime. Don't you think PMs are flat? I do. I think we're going to see a big jump next week in metals. I think this is my prediction. In my prediction, next week we're going to see some big whales come into the COMEX and buy all that silver out where they cannot do, and they'll start defaulting on their silver, which will make them have to borrow silver to try and pay for their actual silver contracts. And I don't think they're going to get enough silver. Stacking 9% silver, putting them in roll. Yes, that's good, Beto. I like it. And so I think next week you're going to see silver do a pretty good jump next week. We're seeing it right now. It's 43.20 right now. It's up 74 cents right now in the market. So we may see $44, $45 by the end of the week. Did you get no, Mark. I got my sinuses right now. I got we got rain today, and it's knocking the pollen out. I've been having so much pollen problems. I tell you, man, my sinuses have been going on overtime to work on me. So,
well, I'll tell you this too. Gold is reaching a point that every day it goes up, there's going to be fewer people that can really afford to get in it. And therefore, that's why silver will continue to gain on gold, because it's the second option. And so more people will put money in silver because they can't come close to afford much gold. Yeah. So they'll go for silver, and that's why silver is gaining on gold right now. And it will continue.
Exactly. And I would stay away. There's a few mining stocks that I've been looking at and to buy into, and I think mining stocks would be a good buy if you can find a good one. And mining stocks, I'm not your advisor, but I'm just telling you what I would do, or take that money and put it into actual constitutional silver, or Tony jinxed the Packers today. Text me they are winning 10-0 and then they lose 10-13. Oh, Dean, that's bad. Sorry about that. My Cowboys lost, so they got their butts kicked to them, but Chicago beat them.
It's sort of like gas prices. You got your 3 types of gas you buy, and so when that one reaches a certain point, everybody goes for the cheaper gas, even if they shouldn't. Right. And then that makes that price go up, but nobody's buying the premium, so it makes it go down. And to really get close in price. That's kind of exactly. I think that's what you see with gold and silver right now. So you see gold is just getting outrageously out of people's reach. So the common man cannot buy it, and so they have to buy silver if they're looking for a metal. Right. And that's why I think silver's gaining on it. I think silver's going to be 50-1 soon.
I agree with you. I think so too. You're going to see silver make a pretty good jump. Yeah, I'm looking at stacking 90% dimes, Rocky, but the rest gold only. You know what? Red Collar, that's a good plan. That's a good plan. My dad gave me $2.80 of constitutional silver. It's a combo of silver, quarters, and dimes. Outstanding. So that right there, $2, that is over $60. Actually, $62 plus nearly another. So that's nearly $90 worth of silver, Jolo. So It's
I think the best gold coin that you can buy, in my opinion, because I've just dealt with people and when I've had them, it didn't take long for people either to trade me for them or they wanted them. Is the pre-33 Gold Double Eagles? They are,
yep.
I think they're the most desired gold coin in the world. That's what I think.
I like those a lot, but I would rather have smaller. I like the 2.5s and I like the 5s, because if you do need to sell or trade for something, you're not selling a whole ounce. You know, unless you're buying a car or something like that, and you say, "Oh, here's a 1 ounce gold. I buy this car," you know,
Or a house.
or a house, right? Unless
Can
you're
you believe
buying
that?
something big.
You believe one coin that size, you can just pull it out and say, "Hey, I'll just take this house," and they go, "All right." So, yeah,
that's great. That's great, man. I tell you, that is great.
I can't find the $1 gold princesses. Cannot find them.
Oh man, those things are way overpriced.
Well, you almost got to get them graded.
Of course, they're counterfeited out the wazoo.
But I remember once about I guess about 15 years ago, and there was a whole row of them. They had a whole row of $1 gold princesses, and I gave up way too easy on it. I wish now I would have won them.
You recognize that?
Gold princess.
Well, it's an Indian princess.
Okay, yeah.
It's a 5, and that's the type of stuff that I like that. The 2.5, you got to be careful because those are counterfeited a lot. You got the 2.5 and the $5, and then you got the $10. But once you get step up to the $10, the premium's so high. It's hey Stephanie, thanks for coming. Good to see you. Stephanie's in the house. You missed a lot, Stephanie. We're just about ready for a drawing. So
I thought that was a Hollywood star there. Oh, Stephanie. But listen to this theory of mine, and you're gonna probably say I'm a nut. Everybody probably does think that. But if the dollar collapses and you have to start a new system, would they not go back to silver coinage and go back to that at least for a time period? And if they did, wouldn't they have to rechange the American Eagle to 90% silver and 77% of an ounce? When you have to do that, if you?
Well, I would think they would do it because it makes us, because the silver is softer the more pure it is. So they put copper in it to make up for it. So let's see here. How many we got in here today? Well, let me see here. Hang on.
I know 79 thinks I'm a nut.
Well, we all know you're a nut.
Yeah.
All right. Here you go. This is going to be the next giveaway here. And we got 2 crisp $2 bills. And we got 20 people, 23 people watching. So let's go 1 through 35 for the guess on this. And let me put a start button here. Lopez already got 21. They're already starting. Is 79 in the house? I didn't see her. All right. Joe Lowe says 21. All right. Okay. Go ahead and start because J Lo's already got her first number out there. Go ahead. Beto 28. Dinar 23-7. Let me make sure nobody picks a 1 through 35. Stephanie, pick a number. Steve Lee, you're a little bit over, but you're all right. Steve LaPointe says 66. He retracted it. 1 through 35, Steve LaPointe. Jamie's got 14. Carrie's got 27. Stephanie's got 19. Do we have a 19 up there? I don't see it. Okay, you're safe. Stephanie says 19. Red Crawler says 8-inch. 8-inch. Ace Destroyer says 16. Dennis Niemeyer says 666. You're right on the bottom there, so hang on. I think we got everybody. Steve LaPointe got 2. Let's see here. I don't think we have a 2. I think we're all right. So I think everybody, Red Crawler's at 5. 7, Shelby's got 7. Okay, 7. All right. Dennis Niemeyer's got one. I thought you already picked it. You can only pick one number, Dennis. Oh, okay. One. That's a good number. Shelby's got 2. All right. You got to stick with 2. There's Silver. Dennis Niemeyer's got 1. All right. We're going to stop this thing here, and we're going to go stop. All right. Now we're going to stop. Okay. 1 through 35. So let's go up here. Make sure nobody got double numbers. So hang on. J-Lo, that's pretty good. You got a silver quarter. That's like finding $10. Let's see here. That's see 3, 6. That's about $8 worth of silver right there in the quarter. I'd figure it out, but let's go in here and Joseph 21. I'm going back over all the numbers. Carbone 69, my favorite. Okay, I think. I don't see any double numbers, so. All right, go ahead. And what's the number you picked there, Nickel?
$20 double gold eagle.
$20. Okay, let's see who the closest is to. Oh, I see 120. Hang on there.
I know
we got 120. J-Lo got 21. We got one. I did see a 20 in there. Hang on. Buy up gold and silver. He picked 20. Buy up gold and silver. He picked 20. Let me see if there's any. Make sure nobody else. Look at that. I think buying gold silver. I have not met you, but I think you're the winner there, Mr. Gold and Silver. Let me give you my email.
Oh, maybe I should tell you that's my other account. No, I'm just joking.
Oh, God. Send me an email with your address, Mr. Gold. Let me go back up here. And, yeah, he had 20. Yep, he was the only one with 20. Buy up gold and silver. So buy up gold and silver. You are the winner of the $2 bills. Continue. So send me you get my email and send me a email. $2 bills coming your way. Yep, there you go. Be sure and email me. A couple of people never email me back, and I haven't seen them back up there. I was going to ask them about them, but I haven't seen them back. So there you. I missed it. What'd you miss, Barb? Let's see what Barb missed. I'm missing everything. That was the winning number, and what did they win? Okay, Barb. 20 was a winning number, and they won $2 bills, consecutive serial numbers, right there. And I got to go to the bank and get some more, or we're going to have to pick something else to send out. Now, I'm going to pick some. I busted over 600, which is great, and I want to pick a good prize for 1,000. And it's going to be a gold product. And for the winning of the 1,000th, my subscribers. So be sure and send everybody that. I haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but it will be a nice gold. And Jamie Fox, 20. There you go, Jamie.
Who's your stacker? His bingo was Saturday nights. And, I had 2 ducks in the pond, and I didn't win. I was in the lead for a while, but my duck gave out.
I hate when that happens.
I need to give him a shot.
Right.
Get him all revved up.
Right. Well, be sure. Half a gram. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. No, I'm thinking a full gram, Steve. It's going to be a pretty nice. It'd be a gold coin of some kind. I haven't decided yet, but I'm going to give a really good. It'll be maybe. It's going to be at least. We'll figure out maybe 2 grams or something like that. It'll be a nice gold coin, and so I will pick it out. And maybe we'll have a second winner of a silver one or something like that afterwards, but we'll figure it out. And so, but we're working on 1,000. Be sure and hit that like button. Show me all the love. I think.
I told, by the way, I told Hoosier that Barbara's supposed to have been in there. I said, "Where's Barbara?" I thought she was coming. I'm telling you, Barbara used to like the bingo.
Yeah, I never win at bingo. I used to go there and play bingo, and I never won one bingo. And when I did win, I got beat out because somebody else had a bingo over me faster. So,
well, 79 signed up, Barbara. She got herself a card, but I haven't seen her in there playing. But she did sign up.
Steve LaPointe, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be gold, and I haven't decided. I think a gold coin. I've got a gold coin in mind. I'll buy it, take some, and get it here, and I'll take some pictures of it, and I'll put it on my community page and show what it's gonna be and stuff like that. So that's what they'll get and stuff like that for. I missed. Did you get? Where is? I only saw him on here once. Let me go up here. He was, I didn't write his name down. I got to write his name down. Buy up gold and silver. If I don't write that down.
I can see Barb and Mark are getting along great these days. I tell you, that's great. Gives me hope that the Democrats and the Republicans maybe could work together once.
Oh, gosh. Hang on here just a second. Let me buy up gold and silver. I agree with that name 100%. Gold and then silver. All right. Is a winner. Okay. Be sure to get my, if you don't have it, let me know, gold and silver. Did you get my email address? So
it's Sterling's 28th birthday.
Okay. How long here? Let me check my email. And
yeah.
Oh, there you go. Okay, got it, Brian. Oh, sorry about that. Yes, I got it. I got that email. So buy gold and silver. So yes, that is for sure. Sorry about leaking out that first name there. Sorry about that. So I'll get that off to you this week. And would you email me when you get it? Because I've been having a lot of trouble with the mail. And some people I've had to mail 3 times to. But let me know when you get it, buy up, and I would appreciate it. And so it's after 6 o'clock. It's time for me to have me another cocktail. And y'all have a good night. I am.
Maybe 2 or 3.
Yeah, well, I can't tell them that, but not on live. But yes. So,
with Dallas playing the way they are, you might want a whole bottle.
Oh, Lord. Sterling Cannabis, I still expect precious metals in the mail. Okay, you got it, Sterling. I was going to have Sterling make some stuff out of silver, so I'm going to send you some stuff I want to melt down. So, everybody, good night. Thank you so much for coming. Stephanie, thank you for coming. Good to see you. And everyone, thank you, and we'll see you next Sunday. I have a new router, and my internet is working very well, not having any glitches at all. So I want to say thank you very much, and good night, and we're going to end this stream, and y'all have a great week. So thank you very much. Good night.
See you, everybody.